Hello, YouTube! Welcome back to another episode of Crow Studios Weekly Report. Back at it. I know it's not Monday and it's late Tuesday night. I've been having a lot of trouble sitting still the past few days. I just have been moving and it's actually extremely difficult for me to sit still right now. I've just been and I haven't been organizing at all. That was a thing I had to do. Look, clean desktop of Windows, didn't do that. Clean desktop of Mac, didn't do that. But I did make a few songs and I ended up tracking some expenses. I tracked some payments. I sent out discs and stickers, I did all that. I did everything except for the cleaning and organizing. So, sounds about typical for me. What week is it? It's the 6th through the 13th. For some reason, I wrote its time on the 6th, and I don't know why I wrote that. The thing is, I haven't actually, sat down in this studio in a couple of days. I took my MacBook upstairs, and I've just been, working there. So it kind of feels weird being back in my office, and, it really is time to clean it, because it's really bad. I have a cricket infestation, and it's getting worse. I don't know if this is because of the weather change, and, crickets coming indoors to shelter. I don't know where they built their nest, but they are everywhere. There's these ginormous crickets, and I don't know if I told you, but I went to Home Depot last week, and I got a bunch of stuff. Well, not really related to work, but I got some cricket traps, and I'm gonna put them in my studio. I already put some in the basement, in the bathroom, because they were really bad in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I went there in the dark to pee, and there were, I thought it was a rat or something, but no, it was 5 crickets in the bathtub! And then they were hopping, and then they I turned on the light, and they were and I was crickets in my studio. No, well, they're in the studio, but they're in the bathroom. They're everywhere, bruh. They're ginormous crickets. They're that big or more, and they have leopard stripes on them. You might be familiar with the ones I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm so distracted. It's the It's the week of the 6th through the 13th. Gosh, no way it's gonna be the 13th next week. It's so it's October, right? It doesn't feel like October. Well, the weather, at least here, it's it's been really nice. 75, 80, and just freaking beautiful outside. I've been enjoying it, honestly. Sometimes I go through periods where I don't feel like myself. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Last week I wasn't really feeling like myself, I was feeling really, really, really depressed for a couple of days. And I think it was just because it's getting dark earlier, and summer's fading, and I get that seasonal sort of depression, and it kind of kicked in last week, and there were a couple days where I was just feeling really in the dumps, extremely in the dumps, and I was still working, but I was just feeling so miserable. And that's to be expected. The weather really does affect me like that. So I'm just gonna try to stay as positive as possible in the coming months. These months are usually pretty hard for me. So I'm just focusing on my health and taking care of myself, and during these months it's important for me to get outside and to stay active, because I get even more depressed if I don't have some sort of physical release. And the past few days have been really, really great. I've been swimming and getting outside and doing as much as I can. I emailed some venues and a few have gotten back to me, and I told you I composed a couple of songs last week. They're instrumentals. And I'm not sure exactly if it's like what my next album is gonna be. But I've already started thinking about it. I mean, I've been thinking about my next album. Like, I've thought of multiple editions of it. And I'm not gonna remaster True American just yet. I listened to it and I really, like, there's stuff I don't like about it, you know, but I'm just not ready to go back to it yet. I'm actually more ready to rehearse those songs so I can do them live, because some venues have gotten back to me and they're, you know, excited for me to perform, and I'm excited to perform there, and I want to be able to fill, at least an hour, but I was thinking, you know, I could make more money if I could fill 3 hours, and I've played for over 33 hours straight. So it's not like something I can't do. Like, I can definitely fill a 3-hour slot, but with what? You know, like, would it just be instrumental? Because I can do that. That's the thing. Like, I have been practicing a lot this week. Kind of buried myself in the piano a couple days ago. One of those days I was really depressed, I told you. Well, I really played piano, I think, for almost the entire day, and, there's just some musical things I've been thinking of, and, I've been trying to re-record these vocals, yes. I got some of it done last week. I got, I think, about a page done, and now I'm on page 6 of 16. So I'm gonna try to do some more of this tonight. I'm past the hard part. I got past the really difficult part. I made so many edits to the script, and I've been having some really weird dreams where I'm, like, inside the words. Like, I go inside the words on the page, and, like, inside those dreams, I'm, like, canceling stuff out. I'm, like, erasing stuff and doing edits in my dreams. And it's, like, surreal. And this came to me in a dream. Really, ego death is a dream. Like, this whole thing is a dream. So it's making sense that it's kind of coming to me in my dreams. And I gotta be honest, there's this voice of self-doubt in my head, this imposter, right? They call it imposter syndrome, but it's more like I'm, like, beating myself with a hammer inside my head sometimes because of this script. Like, there's some stuff I just hate about it, but I can't fixate on the stuff I hate, because the reason I hate it is because it came from me, and it's really a representation of my real thoughts, you know? And I'm uncomfortable with those thoughts sometimes, and that's okay, you know? But, like, sometimes I just want to, like, quit, you know? Like, that's what I was thinking of last week. I was like, what if I just quit the script? Like, what if I just walked away from it? And I'm like, I can't just walk away from this. No, I have, like, and then I saw every single person I ever encountered during the whole ego death journey, and I was like, you know what, I can't just quit. I have a ton of people waiting for this to be completed, and I can't just quit. If it takes a few months to do this, it takes a few months. The point is, I'm doing it. It's slow going. I really, really sometimes just hate it, but it's just, this is just part of the journey. I wish that it could take me as fast to record the frickin' vocals as it did for the instrumentals, but I've just been realizing that's my strength, is the instrumentals, the words. Yes, I have a gift, but it's like, when I say it, it's like one thing to write it, right? But it's another thing to say it.